Welcome back, fact lovers. We have got some incredible facts for you today. So let's get started on Facts Time. Episode 92.
Water can boil and freeze at the same time. This phenomenon, known as the triple point, occurs when the temperature and pressure are just right for the three phases of matter, solid, liquid, and gas, to coexist in thermodynamic equilibrium. It's a rare and fascinating condition that occurs in specific scientific experiments. The human body contains around 37.2 trillion cells. Every one of these cells plays a unique role, from building tissues to carrying out essential chemical processes. This vast number of cells highlights the complexity of the body and the intricacies of its functions. If you could travel at the speed of light, you could circle the Earth 7.5 times in just 1 second. Light travels at an astonishing speed of 186,282 miles per second, making it the fastest thing in the universe, capable of completing unimaginable distances in fractions of a second. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. It takes Venus 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis, but it only takes 225 Earth days for Venus to orbit the Sun. This means its day outlasts its year, defying typical expectations. If you could drive straight up, you'd eventually reach space. The Kármán line, which marks the boundary between Earth's atmosphere and space, lies at 62 miles above the Earth's surface. This means that with a car, you could technically reach space, but it would require a lot of fuel and quite the uphill journey. There are more bacteria in your body than human cells. Your body is home to approximately 100 trillion bacteria, outnumbering human cells by a ratio of 10 to 1. While many of these bacteria are harmless or beneficial, they play an essential role in digestion, immunity, and overall health. The largest organism on Earth is a fungus. The honey fungus in Oregon's Mulhern National Forest covers an area of over 2,385 acres. This massive organism is technically a single organism, spreading underground through mycelial networks, and has been alive for thousands of years. The sound of a heartbeat changes depending on how you listen to it. If you listen through a stethoscope, it sounds rhythmic, but if you are near the heart, it can have a completely different, almost alien-like sound. It all depends on the sound's medium and how it travels. Humans and bananas share about 60% of the same DNA. This surprising fact highlights the fundamental biological similarities between all living organisms. Even though we're vastly different species, the genetic blueprint for building life has many shared components, demonstrating the interconnection of life forms. A teaspoon of honey is the life work of 12 bees. Each bee visits hundreds of flowers in its lifetime to gather nectar. It then returns to the hive to contribute to the honey production process, which involves regurgitating nectar to transform it into honey through evaporation. Black holes aren't empty, but are incredibly dense. The mass of a black hole is so concentrated that its gravitational pull is immense. If you could fall into one, the tidal forces would stretch you apart in a process called spaghettification, pulling you into an infinitely small point known as the singularity. The human nose can distinguish over 1 trillion different scents. Contrary to popular belief, our sense of smell is far more powerful than we ever realized. It plays a crucial role in taste, memory, and even emotional experiences, significantly influencing our perception of the world.
Before moving to next facts, tell us about which fact blew your mind in the comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting facts like this.
You can't hum while holding your nose. When you hum, air is supposed to pass through your nose. If your nose is closed, the air can't escape, so you can't produce a hum. It's a simple yet intriguing example of how our body's processes work in tandem. The Earth's core is as hot as the surface of the Sun. The temperature at Earth's core is estimated to be around 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit 5,000 degrees Celsius, comparable to the surface temperature of the Sun. This intense heat is maintained by the radioactive decay of elements like uranium and thorium. Octopuses have 3 hearts, and 2 stop beating when they swim. Their circulatory system works by having one heart pump blood to the body while the other 2 send it to the gills. When they swim, the 2 hearts stop, making octopuses prefer crawling over swimming. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the Earth's beaches. Estimates suggest that there are about 70 sextillion stars in the observable universe, far surpassing the number of grains of sand on Earth, a mind-boggling comparison that puts the vastness of space into perspective. The Moon is slowly drifting away from Earth. Each year, the Moon moves about 1.5 inches farther from Earth. This gradual drift is caused by tidal interactions between the Earth and the Moon, which are gradually changing the dynamics of our planet's rotation and its relationship with the Moon. The coldest temperature ever recorded in the universe exists in a lab on Earth. Scientists created a record-breaking cold by cooling sodium, potassium, NaK, and molecules to just 500 nanokelvins above absolute zero, making them the coldest known matter in existence. This extreme temperature is close to the limit of how cold matter can get. The longest time anyone has ever survived without a heartbeat is 1 hour and 47 minutes. In 2011, a man named Vang Pao was brought to a hospital after being pronounced clinically dead. Thanks to advanced medical technology and quick action, doctors were able to restart his heart, a miraculous event in medical history. You are technically taller in the morning than at night. Throughout the day, the discs in your spine compress due to gravity, making you slightly shorter by evening. After lying down to sleep, the discs rehydrate and expand, adding a fraction of height back by morning. A cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. Clouds appear light and fluffy, but they are actually made up of water droplets or ice crystals that add up to significant weight. A typical cumulus cloud can hold up to 500,000 kilograms, about 1 million pounds, of water vapor. Neutron stars are so dense that a single teaspoon of their matter would weigh about 6 billion tons. These collapsed stars are the remnants of massive stars that have gone supernova. They pack a tremendous amount of mass into an incredibly small volume, making them one of the most extreme objects in the universe. There are more than 20,000 different species of bees. While honeybees get the most attention, the world is home to over 20,000 species of bees, ranging from tiny solitary bees to large bumblebees. These pollinators play a critical role in the health of our ecosystems. 1 light year equals about 5.88 trillion miles. When astronomers measure distances between stars and galaxies, they use light years because the numbers become so large. Light travels incredibly fast at 186,282 miles per second, so a single light year is an almost unimaginable distance. The human brain contains around 86 billion neurons. These neurons are responsible for everything from our thoughts to our memories and bodily functions. The incredible complexity and connectivity of the brain allow it to process information at a speed and scale that no computer can match.
That's it for today, guys. If you like this facts video, please subscribe to our channel for more interesting facts like this.